you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. And today is a special bonus Saturday video. So there's a few things from this week that I forgot to talk about in my previous videos, and then a couple things I want to update you guys on. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to once again remind you guys that we've launched the new TNI Marketplace classified section on the TNI forums. It's a place where you can buy, sell, and trade action figures or other type collectibles. It is there's no listing fees. You just have to be a registered member of the TNI forums. I'll have a link in the video description below. I just put a bunch of new Marvel listing stuff and a few other things, some Star Wars, G.I. Joe, SH Figure Arts figure. So I've got quite a bit stuff up there. It's a brand new, so it still is just kind of getting going. But if you haven't checked it out, I do highly recommend you do so. Again, if you're looking for something, or if you got something that you want to sell or trade, or you can even do listings where you can put like the stuff that you're looking for, and if somebody has it, they can contact you. So again, the link in the video description to that is down below. All right, so let's get into the news. And first of all, let me just update you guys on a story I talked about in just the last news video in regards to that SH Figure Arts Loki figure from TNINews, the one from the first Avengers movie. And really just all I wanted to share with you is it looks like there's going to be an additional head sculpt that I did not mention previously that TNINews added. They released some images of it. He's got like this really kind of big giant smirky smile on his face, so you get that as an additional head sculpt. And then you have the normal one, and then the one with the mouth muzzle piece on him, and you also have the headpiece that's removable. And that figure is now available for pre-order at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. For those who missed out on that Toys R Us exclusive Marvel Legends Evolution of Groot 3-pack, and I use the 3-pack loosely here, but it is available again. It is now being offered online at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. Now, if you've forgotten, this is the set that included the Groot Build-A-Figure, and then you get the mini Groot figure, the kid Groot figure, and then you get the baby Groot figure and the potted plant. So again, if you missed out, it was originally released several years ago as a Toys R Us exclusive before Toys R Us went belly up. And so if you missed out on getting it then, like I said, you do have another opportunity to get it online, and it is up for pre-order now. Now for you Marvel moviegoers, we've got a few release date changes for upcoming Marvel movies. So the biggest change comes with the Doctor Strange sequel, the Into the Multiverse of Madness movie, which I don't think I talked about this, but that movie is now going to be directed by Sam Raimi. It has been confirmed. The original director of the original Spider-Man movies from Sony, he's now going to be taking on Doctor Strange. So that definitely should be interesting. And that movie originally, well, it had changed its release date already due to the COVID pandemic, but now it's actually changing again. So the last date we had for that movie was November 5th of 2021. And now that movie is going to be released on March 25th of 2022. So that movie is now a couple years off from actually seeing release. And then Sony is putting in the place of Doctor Strange their next Spider-Man sequel, which will come out on that November 5th release date of 2021. And then the final change is Thor Love and Thunder. That movie is actually going to see a release a week earlier. It was said it was going to be released on February 18th of 2022, and now it's going to be released on February 11th of 2022. Earlier this week, I told you guys about how the 90s NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie figures were going to be hitting Walmart stores in June. And I talked about the figures that they had actually had on display at Toy Fair, the Super Shredder figure, and then the 2-packs of Casey Jones and Raphael in disguise, and then the Toka and Raza 2-packs. Now, out of those, the first one that should see release is the Casey Jones and the Raphael in disguise. But some additional 2-packs that I forgot to mention is that they are also going to be re-releasing the original 90s Turtle figures that had been put out at GameStop stores. Those will now see release again at Walmart stores, and those should be out in June as well. Okay, and then Storm Collectibles this week released official images for their World Heroes Perfect Fuma figure. Now this is the second figure in the line that they're doing, and the figure is the 1/12 scale like all their video game figures. And this figure is up for pre-order now at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store, and it's going to come with 3 different head sculpts. You're going to get multiple pairs of hands. He's going to come with 2 of those knife-like weapons that you see him use in the video game, 2 cyclone slash effect pieces, and then the dragon flame effect piece as well, which looks really good on the figure in my opinion. And like I said, that figure is now available for pre-order at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. And then real quick, the latest update on the Spawn Kickstarter front is they've added a bunch of options that will allow you to buy multiple versions of the various Spawn figures, the classic Spawn, the modern Spawn, and the artist proof Spawn. So I'm not going to go over all the different variations that you can get, but if you want to buy more than just like one of each figure, that you now have that ability, and just go over to the Kickstarter and look at all the different options that they provided you. Earlier this week, images that appear to be early prototypes for the upcoming DC Multiverse Dark Knight's metal figures. Now, I talked about these figures before. We saw listings for these figures that appeared in the EB Game Systems back in, it was either early March or late February that we saw these. And these images, while not 100% confirmed, and I don't know where these images originated from, do appear to give us our first looks at some of those figures. So the images show the Devastator figure, which looks really good. In my opinion, looks like has a nice size to it, and the detail overall looks really good on it. The Dawnbreaker figure, Red Death, which is probably my favorite design for these Dark Knight's metal characters, and then Mutter Machine. So again, these aren't officially confirmed, but we did see listings for these figures in the EB Game Systems, and hopefully McFarlane will be releasing official images for these in the near future. And then the last bit of news I have for you guys is on the Star Wars front. Some magazine scans have hit the internet, giving us our first look at the MAFEX Mandalorian figure. So this is based on the second armor that he wears in the series, the upgraded armor that's more shiny and silver. You've got the soft goods cape on the figure. It comes with a number of accessories, including a blaster, his rifle. You get a flamethrower effect that you can attach to his gauntlet. You get a gauntlet that has the grapple shooting out of it, which is cool. You got his knife. And then also, it looks like this figure is going to come with a Baby Yoda / the child figure. So I definitely liking that you get the actual Baby Yoda with the Mandalorian figure with this one. Now, we don't have a lot of details as far as release dates and things like that. Official images and those details should be coming soon. But again, it definitely looks like we're getting a MAFEX Mandalorian figure with Baby Yoda. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about. Let me know in the comments section below. As always, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Stay safe out there, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.